Ladies and gentlemen, I need your full attention right now because I'm not here to play games. I'm here to shake your soul, to wake you up, and to remind you that you are stronger than you think, wiser than you know, and more powerful than you've ever imagined. We are talking today about staying strong no matter what happens, and let me tell you, life will come at you with everything it's got. But if you have the right mindset, a stoic mindset, there is nothing you cannot endure, nothing you cannot overcome, and nothing that can break you. Let me take you to a true story. Picture a young mother living in a cramped apartment, barely able to put food on the table for her kids. She was stuck in an abusive relationship, and every day was a fight for survival. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Her dreams? Forgotten. Her dignity? Torn down. One day, she stood in front of that mirror with bruises on her face and tears in her eyes, and she made a decision. She said, "Enough! I will not be a victim of my circumstances." She took her kids, walked out with nothing but the clothes on their backs, and started over. She worked 3 jobs, went back to school, and today she owns a business, has a beautiful home, and is raising her kids with love and strength. Her past didn't define her, her response to it did. That is Stoic wisdom in action. The question is, what about you? What's your story? What storm are you facing right now that's making you doubt yourself? Maybe it's a toxic relationship. Maybe it's being overlooked at work. Maybe it's the crushing weight of societal expectations. Whatever it is, I'm here to tell you that you have 2 choices: give in or rise up. The great Stoic philosophers taught us this powerful truth. You don't control what happens to you, but you control how you respond. That's your power. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who faced betrayal, wars, and illness, wrote in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this and you will find strength." And that's the key, isn't it? Life is unpredictable. One minute you're riding high and the next you're on your knees. But resilience is built in those moments when everything feels impossible and you choose to keep going. Look at history. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery and suffered unimaginable cruelty. But she didn't let that break her spirit. She escaped and then risked her life to help hundreds of others find freedom. She didn't complain about how unfair life was. She focused on what she could control: her courage, her determination, and her actions. In the world of sports, think about Serena Williams. She grew up in Compton, where violence and poverty were everyday realities, but she didn't let her environment dictate her future. With her father's coaching and an unstoppable mindset, she became one of the greatest athletes of all time. And let me tell you, it wasn't smooth sailing. She faced racism, criticism, and injuries. But every time she got knocked down, she got back up stronger. The same goes for business. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, was turned down by every investor she approached. They didn't believe in her idea. But she believed in herself. She kept pushing, kept refining, and today, she's a billionaire and a symbol of resilience for women everywhere. I'm talking to every woman in this room right now. You are not weak. You are not fragile. You are fierce, capable, and resilient. But society will try to convince you otherwise. It will tell you to stay quiet, stay small, and stay in your place. I'm here to tell you to break those chains. Speak up, stand tall, take up space. But here's the hard truth. Resilience isn't given, it's earned. It's earned in those moments when you want to quit, but you keep going. It's earned when you face rejection after rejection and still knock on that next door. It's earned when life hits you with loss, heartbreak, and disappointment, and you say, "I will not be defeated." Psychologists tell us that persistence and resilience are not traits you are born with. They are muscles you build through effort and practice. When you face challenges, your brain literally rewires itself to become stronger. But most people quit too soon. They give up before the breakthrough. Don't let that be you. Let me give you another story. There was a woman who applied for over 100 jobs and was rejected every single time. Her confidence was shattered. But instead of giving up, she asked herself, what can I control? She started learning new skills, networking, and improving her interview techniques. On her 122nd attempt, she landed a job that changed her life. She said later, "Those rejections were the best thing that ever happened to me because they made me stronger." That's what Stoicism is about. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending life is easy. It's about acknowledging the pain, the frustration, the fear, and choosing to move forward anyway. It's about knowing that your response is your responsibility. I need you to hear me right now. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the opinions of others. You are a warrior. And warriors don't give up. Warriors adapt. They learn. They fight until they win. So the next time you face a setback, I want you to remember this. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Every failure is a lesson. Every pain is a teacher. And when it feels like you can't go on, I want you to think about that mother who escaped abuse, Harriet Tubman who risked everything for freedom, Serena Williams who defied the odds, Sarah Blakely who turned rejection into triumph, and that woman who kept applying until she got the job. They are living proof that resilience is possible. They are proof that you can rise. You have that same strength within you. It's time to unleash it. Don't wait for life to be perfect. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right moment. The right moment is now. Stand up, fight back, stay strong, no matter what happens. And when people ask you how you did it, you tell them this: I chose not to be broken. I chose to be unstoppable. Thank you.